Alright, there we go. That's the music. Right, copy that. And put it into streams. Yeah, I thought I heard something then. I guess I didn't. Hold on, I think there might be a better way of fixing the mouth movement. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, why do I have that window open? I do not want that open. It should hopefully be. You know what? I'm gonna save this thumbnail thing just in case, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Hello, Quinn. Didn't see you pop in. Sorry, I was just I was just sorting things out. Why do I always have to stream when you're in school? That is a very good question. I think probably because screw time zones. Get it? Because time zones are the... whatever. You popped in so fast the moment... Oh, that's brilliant, Quinn. Brilliant indeed. You know, I like the way that people excite over notifications. Except sometimes not. Because it can be a bit Anyway, yeah, I don't think I've posted this on my community tab yet, but this is my version 2 of a model, and it's the one I'm currently using for my profile picture. I find this one to be a lot better than the other one, simply because I actually put time into it. And if you're looking for any VRM models for yourself, I do have 2 models that are in development right now. They will, well, I think one of them is complete, and I'm trying to put some time into the other one. That should hopefully be available soon. So yeah, very exciting stuff. Your work alarm is 5:15 and my stream popped up like 6 minutes later and I went, heck yeah. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're able to pop up. Wait, you work at 5:15 in the morning? Hey, Skelly. Yeah, and oh no, I was just asking. Don't get it twisted. Never ever underestimate. You know, it's very... I just find it very annoying sometimes how people just assume that someone means something that they actually don't. Like, even slapping your hand on your knee can spark an aggressive response. Because someone thinks you're being aggressive yourself. But you're not. You're just expressing... I would never understand people these days. It's really hard to get by society without offending somebody. Hey, Mossfinder. How kind of you to join. I do believe this is your first one, yes. I do not remember you popping up in the other 10. Yeah, you're right, Skelly. 3 days left until your game drops. Limelight? Oh, that's exciting. I look forward to seeing it. Voice acting will not be finished in time. Aww. Oh, that's the wrong expression. Aww. I need to remember what keys are binded to which emoticons. I have 6. Like, I have this one. Whoa, what is going on? This one. It's so unfortunate. This one? Yay. What are you looking at? That transition. The transition from angry to smiling, just... What are you looking at? Opinion on Under Event 2024 3 project reveal? I don't know. It's amazing to see that Under Event is still going. No, I actually look forward to seeing the actual event itself. I think it's going to be amazing. Can't wait to see Final Attack where Keep Tail and Edge Tail Sans appear and make the attack impossible. You never know. You never know. Things are looking real exciting. I'm posting a non-spoiler post to my channel every day until it releases. Ooh. That's a bit difficult to avoid spoilers. I mean, unless you don't like include characters, you just include like non-special locations. That's my opinion anyway. So yeah, Curse Creeper. Yeah, I'm excited. Under Event 2024 will hopefully be better because at least bits and pieces won't be featured. And some other things that got cancelled. Like, I went on the Under Event webpage yesterday, and you know what? Let me look at it again. Projects. So yeah, Under Event 2022, Bits and Pieces, cancelled. Nihilism, cancelled. Robloxia, cancelled. 2021, Hollow Determination, cancelled. Neofall, cancelled. Other Ground, Spooky Tale, Trio Tale, cancelled. Now, I know why Bits and Pieces and Nihilism were cancelled, but I don't know anything about Spooky Tale or Neofall or Other Ground. You know what? I'm going to check their pages right now if they still exist. Robloxia, let's have a look. You're collabing with an already released mod? That's amazing! Oh yeah, Quinn. About UTY Justified. I need to remember that. UTY Justified. I'm thinking about contributing a bit myself, if you want. I already removed the air hits from Flowey, so that's a start. Hey Solor, hey TNTR. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Tientaro? TNTARO? I hate having to say each individual letter when it comes to a username like that. It's just so wrong. Unless it's like all capitals and it's an abbreviation. Have I heard of UTY Shades of Justice? No, I haven't. I have not heard of it. Oh, okay, so yeah, Undertale the Other Ground was just cancelled due to burnout, from the looks of things. Neo Fall, I don't see where it... Hold on a minute. It's not listed as cancelled. Oh yeah, okay. One of the developers said they're not working on it anymore. So maybe that did it. Tientaro. Okay. Thank you. It's a mod that only expands on the pacifist route. Oh yeah, I think you did mention that once. Imagine Clover following Clover. How tragic that would be. I think that would be really funny. Yeah, Spooky Tale just says devlog cancelled. And Trio Tale. No idea what's going on there. Yeah, it hasn't been updated in over 4 years. And bits and pieces of nihilism are obvious. Like, who doesn't know about that? Undertale Hollow Determination. Oh, the post explaining it has been deleted. Oh, it's by Valerie. Okay, they probably have a very good reason. And Robloxia. Oh, it's something you can just play in your browser. Okay. So yeah, that's all of the cancelled projects from Under Event. I'm looking back at them right now. You know what? Let's look at them together. Let's look at them together. Because I have a very good feeling that we're going to find some pretty interesting ones in here. Hold on. Right, so no, let me edit the window. Not that one. Jesus. It's so difficult to edit these days. Even dying at the end is okay. Wait, UTY or something else? Hi, Igor Scringer. So, Angel's Lullaby, I don't know a whole lot about. Neither Broken Destiny. Call of the Void is interesting. I think Call of the Void has... Well, I think it's been completed for a long time. And it looks great. Candleholder, don't know much about. Crossover Tale, don't know much about. Delta Ruined, I know that's meant to be like a meme-ish thing that like ruins Deltarune, it's in the name. Delta Traveler sucks ass. Let's be honest. Even when it's finished, it I don't know. Apart from the whole drama thing with the no-hit and Porky being nerfed, I just don't see Delta Traveler being a good game upon being completed. Like, it's so unbalanced. It's almost as if it was just continued just because it could be. Like, the only thing I'm really interested to see is just how it ends. Depajar, don't know anything. Dr. Tale, I think, is a comic. I actually can't tell what's a comic and what's a game at this point. Don't Forget Connected. I've heard a bit about that. That's all I know. It's an online service. Dust Swap Dust Trust. Look, guys, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay. Just so I can say I put some effort into my opinion on this. Yeah, it's been reinvented so many times that you just wonder if it's actually going to get finished. Like, is there a set timeline for this? Can we get an official Dust Trust completed for once? Would it be funny if you said you appear on the contributors page of this year's Under event? Would it be funny if I said that I have potential? Yeah. You did notice the... Oh yeah, of course, the DM. I don't know how often you check DM, so I was wondering. Didn't Sarah say that Paula's fight was balanced because it was... Yeah, exactly. That's what she said. She said that, oh, Paula has been no hit, so it's perfectly balanced. That doesn't change anything. It's still an unbalanced fight. And despite all the negative criticism you have about the obliteration round, which you did nothing with, you decide to nerf Porky's defense and HP. Fucking awful. Emergency Broadcast, I don't know much about. Fountain Tale, I think that's a comic. Green Sands. Where do I begin with Green Sands? I know it's a totally serious battle, but come on, that's just... It's being reworked as well, as far as I know, because the original creator was outed for being a groomer, so... At least it's being reworked instead of fully scrapped. Hopeless Experiment. You want to show it because it involves my game? Oh, Quinn versus Does Trust. Okay. I'll take a look at your DM. I won't show it for spoilers, but... Oh my. Is that a JoJo reference? Oh, man. Icebound. Now, Icebound. Fully unique project. Amazing soundtrack. Amazing visuals. Incredible new character. Icebound is probably like one of my... It's actually in my top 3 most favorite Undertale fan games. Because of how unique it is. And unlike Delta Smuggler here, the developers of this actually listen to feedback. Like, they know that Papyrus and Sands and Flowey have a bit of unbalancedness to them. They're reworking them. So that's good. I actually look forward to seeing how they turn out. It's going to be an amazing fan game. Probably the fan game. Fan game of the year, right here. Though, there's something weird I find about Icebound. That it's nothing to do with like the creators or anything. It's just that, I mean, I guess the main character is... Unfortunately, Icebound had to remove a team member recently and some music due to... What? Is Floral Fracture being removed? Or is that, like, later game stuff? So the stuff that I've played is unaffected? The Papyrus graphics were beautiful. The one thing I like about the graphics in Icebound is the storyboard. Like, it's full screen. You can actually see what's going on. So that's amazing. I like it. Yeah, as I was saying, something weird I find about Icebound is Shion. Like, why? What power does Shion have to break the barrier that Frisk does not possess? Like, that's lore stuff. I don't know anything about the lore of Icebound. But, you know, if you want to have some elements of mystery in your fan game, more power to you. But just introducing a new character that has no known origin, Maybe we'll get that answered in a later chapter. Like, oh yay, Shion has some kind of magical ice ability because she's the Ice Queen or something. Hey, I promise I'm not being a hater. I really just don't get it. Internal demons, I don't know about. Inverted fate. A myriad of things. Ozymandias, I think, is another meme thing. The Scampton the Great. I've played Scampton the Great. I've actually done a no-hit on Scampton the Great. That's amazing. Yeah, that's all I can say. Though it's made by Sad Bread, so of course it has its flaws. The Evil D! The Evil D. Just the idea itself is just comical. Like, where does D come from? The Evil D is in Green Sands instead of... Oh, okay. Alright then. The First Human, an Undertale prequel AU. Wait a minute. Let me open this in a new window. Something. Oh, okay. It's a webtoon series. That's interesting. TS Underswap. It'll take like 20 years before it's finished. Undertale in Minecraft. Very ambitious project, but props to them. Thanatos. Isn't that Dust Trust? I could swear Thanatos was Dust Trust at one point. Undertinge. I don't know. Unizone's Underswap. I don't know, and I don't know. Alteration is... I think it's another comic series. Bandy's Universe. How did that get in here? Does Nathaniel Bandy know about Bandy's Universe under event and just decided to put this in here? Because if so, that's incredible. We actually have a very big YouTuber in under event, unless it was just put in here because it can be. Deltarune OST animated. I think that's a very big thing. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Japari Tale. That's just a recipe for weirdness. Jevil Swap. Ugh. No Orbit. Why isn't Outer Tail in here? I better see Outer Tail in the next under event. Noelle Lost Soul. I think we've seen this. Or is it just Frozen Heart now? Papyrus's Belief has been cancelled. Poppy's Story. I'm pretty sure that's a comic series. Ruptured Tale is strange. Now, if I remember, Cass said that Papyrus's Belief is on an indefinite hiatus. So that kind of implies to me that it's cancelled. I don't know. Spamton Restitch sucks. TC Underfell. I'm interested to see where that goes. True Geno, not so much. Underrune, not so much. Undertale Yellow, you know how that went. You know how Undertale Yellow. Undertoad, that's just strange. Underverse, I don't know anything about these. And Undertale Together is interesting because it's multiplayer. Clicker Tail, we all know how that went. This game again, we all know how that went. Kindred Spirits, I think, released something recently. So it took 3 years and it's looking great. Lemon Sands, another recipe for weirdness. No More Deals sucks. Project Reality, I don't know what that's all about. Underswap, no idea. And Wonderful Idea, I don't know if that's still going or not. Let me check the Game Jolt, if it still exists. It does still exist. Oh, okay, so it's on hiatus. Man, if you're going to make a project, at least be passionate about it. I know you have passion to begin with, but if you want to make such a large-scale thing, be prepared for what you're up against. Do it like Deltarune and do it in chapters. Don't just leave people waiting. Like, it's totally understandable if you want to cancel something because the... Oh, it turns red when you hover over it. That's very funny. This one turns green when you hover over it. That's incredible. Yeah, it's understandable if you want to cancel a fan game because one of your creators is a pedophile or something. But, yeah, if you're not going to give updates, then just don't talk about it. The head musician Bro. What? When did this happen? I didn't know about this. When did this happen? Hey guys, look at this. I just found something on the game, Joel. Look at this. Siblings redemption! Siblings redemption and wonderful idea. Ponji passed away a while ago. Oh. Oh my god. That's very tragic. Okay, I did not know about that. So yeah, it's perfectly reasonable if you have to cancel a game or take some time away due to problems with people or people dying or something happening in your personal life. But yeah, just always be prepared for what you're up against. That's why I kind of put Under Creator into stages of development. Yeah, it just seems that everything that's coming up nowadays is just being cancelled. Just because it can. Bubblegum cookie. Okay. Hi there, John Ash, or however you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. That makes Dust Swap by Azzy disrespectful because Azzy took Ponji's Papyrus sprite for his game without permission. Are we really going to disrespect Azzy? I mean, I get permission and all, but I think recently it's just been a huge target on Azzy. Like, he made a mistake, yes, but then he corrected it, and now we just find out that he's made another mistake. Like, how many more in this rabbit hole? You almost thought this was Twitter. Yes. What is my opinion on Dust Belief? It's the same as Dust Trust. I mean, there's so many takes of it. Not an official one exists. Yeah, so... I don't know. I don't know what to think of Dust Belief. Not until we have, like, a full thing. Yeah, Azzy is 16, so he has plenty of growing up ahead of him. The way he talks is just very off. I mean, hey, look at this. I won't mention his name, but there is someone that I think Quinn will know who I'm talking about here. There was someone who said that I'm weird, and he makes a lot of sex jokes himself. And he's what, 14? I'm 25. And this guy is 14. But I already knew they were weird from the start. It just took me till now to realize that. Like, I thought that when they said something on my page and I didn't know what it meant, I was like, okay, this comes off as strange. And now you want to pitch some ideas for my game. Like, okay, well, no chance now then. 16 is a mature enough age to not add rape scenes into a game that mainly has children in its fan base. Apparently, 16 is not a mature age according to most people. Like, you're not mature until you're 18, apparently. That's how it works in some countries. Here in the UK, it's 16's mature. It's what's called the age of consent. So apparently, according to UK law, as soon as you're 16, you can do anything. Not true. Don't ever think that. Yeah, and apparently, like, the age of consent in Japan is 13. So that's why you see a lot of weird stuff there. You were thinking of calling the combined mod UTY Twin Bullets. Ooh. That'll be interesting to see. How did you... No, you cannot learn that 14 plus is mature in geography. If it's okay, is there any update on that tutorial for Undertale fan games on Game Maker? You mean the updated one that I said I was going to make? No. Like, I was writing episode 3 at one point, but then I just kind of lost interest. And this was like a few months ago, so I don't really know what to think about it now. I might just put it off again, really, because it's a large-scale thing, and having the ability to make what you want in a visual learning program like Under Creator is just so much better, in my opinion, because then you don't have to code at all. Unless you're a modder, in which case, well, good luck. I suppose I could do some small things with Undertale mod tool, like how to change a monster's stats or how to make certain patterns work. But I think from now, I'm not going to do some fully fleshed out tutorials with Undertale in Game Maker. Like, I've seen a comment the other day when I was playing Chaos End Azrael Phase 1. Someone was asking in chat, how do those pentagons work? And I've done similar things like that before, so I know how they work, so I could make something like that. Like, just say, oh, this happens, but then you have to do something to make it spin around a certain point. See, it's simple, and it requires like basic geometry to understand, or trigonometry, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. I don't do math. So, say the central point is around my nose, and you want to circulate 6 souls around it. If you want to do that, then you'd use some length direction methods in Game Maker. There are 2 of them, length direction X and length direction Y. There are 2 parameters to it. One is the length, like how far away it is, and the other one is the direction. So if you set the length to, say, I don't know, 200, then it will appear 200 pixels away in a certain direction. And you just keep on changing that direction and make it a parameter. Make it a variable even. So make your direction a variable, change it by 3 per frame, and you'll have it continuously spinning forever. I wouldn't say Chaos End Asriel Phase 1 is unbalanced. Phase 2 is different. Phase 2 sucks ass. You also have to add the offset as your nose. That is true, yes. You need some kind of central coordinates. That's how the hearts work in Jevil as well. So yeah, I think making tutorials like that would be fun, because then I don't have to make some stupidly high, expensive, fully fleshed out fan game. I just have to make one object and change it to however I want it. And then when the bullet generator calls it, it just does all that stuff. To say, I want to spawn a heart ring at 400 by 400. It spawns a ring at 400 by 400, and I just change the parameters to make it so that it moves at a constant speed. There's nothing worse than getting Jevil to be tired but dying right before you get your turn and be able to pacify him. Ouch. That's never happened to me, I don't think. Like, I've had plenty of last attack fails before. That was mainly for no-hit stuff. Or no heal, whichever one. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't want to play Chaos End Asriel Phase 2 anytime soon. It's just, I don't like the look of it, to be honest. Even with the effects turned off, it just looks like a whole bunch of chaos. No pun intended. It's just way too hectic, in my opinion. That's just, ugh. Chinese fan games be like. Just kidding. Not all Chinese fan games are like that. That's stereotyping. We don't do stereotyping around here. RNG should be banned not only from Undertale but from all games. That stupid dragon from Superstars, I hate him so much. Outright banning RNG doesn't really solve the problem. Maybe making it so that every time you have to use RNG for an attack, it's reactable for at least like a third of 0.3 seconds. Because that's just above the average for human reaction time. Like, my reaction time is what? In the low 220s? Or 250s, I don't remember last time I measured it. You know what? Let me do one right now. Should I do one right now? Should I just measure my reaction time? I think I should. Right. Reaction time test. $217, okay. 251, I was a bit slow on that. $230. So the average, yeah, the average here is like 200 milliseconds. So having a 300 milliseconds or more to react to, oh, actually no, 273. So having at least 300 milliseconds to react to any RNG is very helpful. It's different if you have muscle memory, because then at least that can be consistent, but not if you're gonna have a lot of spam in it. Just, in general, don't be an FDY. That's all I'm saying. Someone saw your Dust Trust game and immediately assumed it was Chinese, even though it has good English in it. People, am I right? What annoys me is when the UTC says, haha, looks so unbalanced, average fan game, when a Chinese fan game is balanced, but an English Undertale fan game is unbalanced, it gets praised. I've never seen anything like that before. Is there one balanced FDY attack? Sudden change is sans attack 2. I think that's the only one I can recall. The only balanced attack in all of FDY is either that or I cannot remember, but there's one in Dust Trust somewhere. Fan games are either unbalanced, fun, or should be nuked. Sans Spielen, Kamala Tail. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about BT Tail. God damn it. Yeah, SP Sans, ESPE Sans, sorry. ESPE Sans is semi-balanced in a way. There are some attacks that are just unbalanced. Like the double blaster platform attack, that's just terrible. And just because someone did a no-hit on any of this stuff, it doesn't mean that it's balanced. By that logic, Undertale Last Breath Phase 3 is balanced. Delirium of Eons is balanced. Angry Sands is balanced. Kamala Tail should be nuked. Sans Spielen is alright. The only thing I don't really like about Sans Spielen is that it's based around a certain German painter. And since I don't want to start any flame wars, I don't want to mention his name. But you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. Last Breath renewed. Asgore and Flowey has been no-hit, so therefore it's balanced. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I've tried... Of all the times that I've tried to no-hit Asgore and Flowey, I've only ever made it to the second part of it once. Out of over 400 attempts. I've tried it so many times. Hey, Delekin. Yeah, we're talking about balances and how people say that things are balanced because they've been no-hit. By the way, a quick detour. What do you guys think of my VTuber model? If you want, I can give you a full body view if you like. You know what? I'm going to do that anyway. Just, whoop. Wrong one. There we go. This is the full model. Right at the end, the bone slams are RNG and made me give up on the no-hit. You mean I Dutch Shane? Or something else? Yeah, Jello dice. That's exactly how... Well, some people think it anyway. The overall gameplay is 11 minutes and the Sans fight is 1.5 minutes long. You'd think the Sans fight would knock you off your feet, but no, it's terrible. True. I did not expect that long of legs. I mean, that's the template that I've been given. I don't think I can do anything about it. Hey, Ken. Thanks. So yeah, that's my model for you. If you don't like it, well, too bad, because I'm going to use it. I tried to base it off of the AI profile picture I've had for a while. I think I've done a decent job. There was just some details in there that just made me laugh and just think, the sleeves on the shirt, they're a different color. Like, I like that so much I just kept it because it's just so in character. It's snowing, why are you in shorts? It's the virtual world. In the virtual world, you have control over everything. Kamala Tail be waking politicians. You know, I know that there are mixed opinions around Kamala Tail. I mean, it's a paid fan game, which obviously is illegal, and it's still up. Like, why? Oh yeah, it's been a while. Konnichiwa, Bags YT. That's the only Japanese I know. Sorry. Kamala Tail is paid and uses TML engine. Yep, that's right. There are multiple ways to know this as well. If you don't have any items, if you roll over the items thing, the game itself just looks bad. It only has like 4 attacks. Yeah, and there's that scene with Kanye West. Like, why? Why would you include that in a political fan game? Kamala Tail claims it isn't a fan game. There are so many claims about absolutely everything. Yeah, Kamala Tail developers have been making money off of an Undertale-based game about the political election. Like, what? Regardless of its political and legal ramifications, the game itself just looks bad. Yeah, I think it's terrible. Like, we could run through the game right now and complete it in under 15 minutes. Like, if you wanted a good fan game, you wanted to make sure it lasts at least 30 minutes or even an hour. I get that it's not meant to be big, but come on. There are other ways to encourage voting. Making an illegal fan game isn't one of them. Yep. He does. In the game, Trump says the N-word multiple times. And to be honest, the Trump fight in the game is like the only quote-unquote fun part of the entire game. Like, the rest of it's just rubbish. I mean, the quiz part was interesting. I did learn a few facts from that quiz. Now, obviously, I don't remember all the questions and all the answers, but I did learn something from that. You caught a cold recently? Oof. Get well soon, Bags. Having a cold is never nice. So yeah, Igor, I agree with you exactly. Yeah, what was the point of adding an option you can't even use? Like, I know you could use it at the very end, but otherwise it's just useless. Just take away that. Just take that away. What is my model made of? Magic. Having a cold sucks. I can confirm as someone who also has a cold. Ooh. Hey, if any of you are sick out there, well, get well soon. Get plenty of rest. Don't overstress yourself. Your OC is a monster? I never said she was a monster. I just said she was made of magic. I just wish next year will be a good one for the UTC because there were so many dramas that it's unbearable. Call them promising fan games being creators because the creators being really immature. Yeah. I'm hoping that the UTC improves over time. Not even next year. Like, it has to improve now. You can't even rest because my stupid ass stuffy nose is not letting me breathe. Have you got any, what do you call it? the stuff you put under your nose to trap particles. I don't remember what it's called. "2024 was the worst year for UTC." I kind of agree with that. Yeah, but it lasts for like 15 minutes. Oh. Yikes. I think like or maybe, I don't know, maybe if it comes in a tub, just hold that up to your nose. Didn't a dev in the UTC mock trans suicide? If I remember right, yes. Can't remember who it was though. I think Quinn told me about it once. Oh yeah. Yeah, Karma's a bitch, that's the one. So yeah, Riley made a video that makes fun of trans suicide. Yeah, the game is Karma's a bitch, and someone put in... They mentioned at everyone in their server, and... yeah, they basically made a video mocking trans suicide following the American election. You're all underestimating the Sonic community's power. They literally were... Okay, I'm not going to say that. We're towards Genshin fans because they won the Game Awards. Yes. I think in future, instead of using a ton of stars like that, just use a different word. Like, there are multiple alternatives. Like, there is no need to use such disgusting words when you can replace them. Like, if I'm just setting an example here. So you, instead of using the R word, just say someone's stupid. Because they both mean the same thing. It's just one of them, the R word in particular, is derogatory, while calling someone stupid is not. You go into Taiwan in January and you apply for a Hong Kong and Macau pass. It took you 2 hours. Ooh. Okay, the journey? PogChamp. The 2 hours bit? Not so PogChamp. The Brawl Stars community is worse, that they're literally drawing inappropriate art of underage cat. Okay. I don't know how you... What is that? You have no idea how common that is in communities nowadays. Like, what started this whole thing? Like, what started this whole thing? Like, who just played Brawl Stars and just say, oh, that character looks nice, I'm gonna draw her naked? Like, who thought of that? Who started this illegal trend? Amy is 12. Amy is 12. How do you compare that blood? Okay, first of all, I have no idea who Amy is, and I don't know what blood means either when you use it in that context. Oh, I know, I just googled it. Okay, so according to the Oxford Dictionary, the definition of the R word in an offensive way is a person who has an intellectual disability, often used as a general term of abuse. There is another meaning for it, which is to delay and hold back in terms of progression or development. But we have a word for that. It's called delay. Amy Rose from the... Oh, okay. I forgot Sonic the Hedgehog characters. God, there's so many characters that I remember from like when I was young, and I don't know them anymore. They draw characters that are literally children single-digit age with big special parts. Okay. Okay. There is the Sonic Comics 2, L. Yeah, and especially in Sonic X. Hey Luna, who are we talking about? We're talking about how common drama is nowadays of people being total weirdos. Rather just impaired mentally. Oh, yeah. You learn something new every day. In this case, I've learned 2 things. Fair modern day internet is chaos. Yep. Welcome to the internet. Be careful who you trust, because chances are in future you'll find out something about them that you don't like. Yeah, Jello, I think we get it. Brawl Stars is a terrible place. Let's not bring it up again, okay? You've mentioned it like 4 times already. When I have time, can I do Dust Tails Necroptosis? No. Nope. 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 It's not Brawl Stars. Friday Night Funkin'? You know what? I don't want to know. Hey, SpongeBob Mongo. Sorry, I did see you earlier. I just didn't talk because I was talking about something else. The one that Azzy made. I think there's plenty of takes for Necroptosis. Yeah, regulated cellular death. This one has like, ugh. It has disturbing images in it. I don't want to play that in front of my audience. Yeah, there's literal bloody hands in the game, as well as hearts, like real hearts. A take by arse. Okay. Don't know what Azzy was on. I have no idea. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna play that Necroptosis on my channel because it's too gory. If you wish to play it for yourself, then go ahead. I warned you though. They're literally named Arse. Really? Is this actually someone in the community that goes by the name Arse? The object show. I don't know what that is. I would rather play the Dust Trust. For me, Coca-Cola just need to balance stuff because his games are unbalanced. Expect hide and seek. I don't know that. I don't know anything about Coca-Cola's games. I think Salty Lily played some at some point. If I have a look. Coca-Cola. Yeah, she did do a no-hit on Posthumous Sands. And the... Wait, is this the Edgetel Sands remake? Ross no-hitted Necroptosis Cola. Okay. Jello Dice. I'm not going to ask you again. Please keep drama mentions to a minimum. This is not the channel for drama. If you want that, go watch Sunny V2 or something. Currently, only I no hit high. Oh yeah, you did. Weren't you first ever on that? Skelly UT. Oh, you have a lot of Chaos and Azrael progress. Yep, hide and seek Sans and Jevel no hit. First ever. Wow. You've held this for 3 months and it's not been repeated. Has it? Let's see. Hide and seek Sans no hit. Coca-Cola has a last attack fail. That's karma, dude. Might have been done on Billy Billy. It very well might have been done. Very well might have been. I don't know if someone can check that. Jekyll. Oh, of course. Let me check my challenge sheet. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, I have a Google sheet where I log every single challenge I complete. So far I've done 131. My recent being Chaos's End Azrael Phase 1 no hit. That's ranked master in UDCC. Which I can see why. And I also filter them by like no item, no hit, only, world firsts, of which I have 27, which is absurd. Opinions on Dust Tail, I Miss You. I've never seen it, so I cannot say. The hide and seek version Coca-Cola played, the final attack is not no-hittable. Ouch. Okay. I have a section on my sheet that covers runs that haven't been repeated since I've done them. Let me show you that. Yep. Okay. She's a bit big size, but you don't know. Anyway, so here we are. I don't know if you can see that very well, but this is my top run that hasn't been repeated since I've done it. For 1,494 days. True Pacifist no item is going to cross 1,000 days soon, unless someone else does it. So yeah, there you go. Opinions on Swapfell Desolation. What one is that again? How did the genocide Asgore no heal take that long? What would you mean? It took me long to get, but it stood for this long because no one you can't get it anymore unless someone re-uploaded it, and it's stood for this long because no one else cares about it. Why is no heal? Because I did the no heal first before I did no hit. Of course, these are categorized because so phase 1 no heal at 2 DMG is different from 1 DMG, and so 4 DMG as well. And phase 1 no hit, of course. They're all completely different. Like I did say in my sheet that runs that were beaten or no item runs that were done in no hit do not show up here. These ones I think are different. Because you're just changing the damage. 3 different modes. One by Halo Boy. I've not seen it. I don't think. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Quinn did a no hit on this.
They're like almost dead, and they still like give up. Like,
why does Papyrus look so fat? Like, look at. Oh, hang on, she's in the way. Look at this. Why does he look so fat? I'm not shaming him. It just looks so goofy. It looks like a sprite I could draw, and I'm not that good. Not necessarily. It's not always like that. Swap felt papyrus. Okay. Yeah, this one looks okay. This one looks okay. It's just this one is much bigger. He's so big. Swap fell silvery papyrus. I mean, they put him in trousers for crying out loud. He's basically a bigger, meaner Sans. So I'm just watching the swap fell silvery papyrus thing right now. These patterns. I cannot, like, how do people comprehend patterns like this without extensive practice? It's a task game. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, I mean without extensive practice. They're just built different. True. They're just built different. Every time I see a unfair fan game, FDY. On the topic of unfair, actually, there is something that I would like to show you. If I can load it up. I'm not entirely sure if it will load correctly, though. Obese Papyrus real. If he plays Wii Fit, he's gonna get obese and he's gonna get that funny tune. Wait for Moros to no-hit it.
Wait for Merc to no-hit it. Wait for Moros to no-hit it. Wait for Salty Lily to no-hit.
Like, do people really think we can do anything? Like, I have yet to see a single comment that says, wait for Syl to no hit. Because you know why? I'm not like them. And, you know, I can't do everything. That's the true one. Because nobody can do everything. It went from Merg to Moros. Alright. Okay. Like, I've seen, like, no hitters getting more attention thing on Reddit a couple of times. Like, Merg is, one microphone in front of him, and Salty Lily and all of us are just sitting right beside him with, like, 20 microphones. Basically saying that, hey, we've done some more crazy stuff. Where's our money, you know? Right. So yeah, I have been working on fixing bugs in the collection. So version 1.9.9. Help, the electricity is out. I'm getting up the 7th floor. Are you stuck in a lift? If so, then, I don't know, call the fire department. There's not much we can do here, man. I'm sorry. Right. There was... Don't mind all of these. It's just I was testing stuff. Just look at this. And that's all. This was prior to 1.8, and I was trying to make like a hard mode Undyne, and this is what I came up with. Okay, to be honest here, who actually wants to play this? Who actually wants to play this hard mode? Because if enough people are interested, I will finish it and include it in the 1.9.9 update. Even though I said I wasn't going to add any more content to this. Coming back to this now, I am tempted to finish it. And if you're wondering if I can beat it, well, Yeah. I can't beat it. Like, that's the only reason I play it on debug mode, is just to show it off. I don't have doubts it can be beaten, but for challenge running, Like, it would be miraculous if... Wait for... Wait for Merg to know. If Merg played Sill's collection of things, he would go mental. Like, Mystic Slime played this, and he played Metaton Neo. That was surprising to see. I'm waiting to see if Angry Sans gets, well, I mean, kind of. Sean Does Stuff's made a short on Angry Sans and it's nearing 10 million views. That's just funny. Yeah, I just like to see I like seeing others' opinions on my stuff because it helps me to improve. That's how you heard of me, Angry Sans. Yeah, who's here because of Angry Sans, Mystic Slime, or I don't know, Undying the True Undying no hit. Like, Undying the True Undying was the first no hit to ever be recorded in this game. He played Siblings Redemption. Nah, this is a completely different game. Like, the moment you load in here, you're greeted with all of these. Like, you can't even play these ones yet. You heard about me through Siblings Redemption. Now I'm tempted to start a poll or something. Like, say, how do you know about me? Do you know me because of Sill's collection of things? Do you know me because of Last Breath Phase 3 no hit? Do you know me because of, I don't know, drama? Do you know me because of Angry Sans? Do you know me because of Mystic Slime? Do you know me because of Merg? Do you know me because my stuff is atrocious? Or something else? At least the FNF community doesn't say, wait for Silly Fangirl to FC it. Yeah. I think the real kicker for me to do better with fan games was when Merg played Siblings Redemption. Because up to then, opinions were really mixed. And of course his was mixed as well, but him especially, giving praise to my work and just seeing how terrible I was at making some attacks. Well, that led me to completely revamping Siblings Redemption. And then applying those skills to all of these. So that's cool. Imagine if Toby Fox became a Undertale Delta Rune challenge runner. That would be sick. He would actually know what balancing feels like. Is what Sega Sonic 101. I don't see him in chat. He's probably asleep right now, to be honest. Yeah, Curse Creeper, what do you mean, where's Sega? Is that Sega Sonic 101? I don't see Sega Sonic 101 around here. Unless you're talking about this. You think he means does trust? Oh, no. No, he was definitely talking about Bobbit. He was definitely talking about Bobbit. I mean, it's literally based around Sega Sonic humor, so there you go. Man, I just love this boss fight so much that I thought I'd bring him back to this game because I just liked him so much. You still have the Under Legends demo saved on your PC. I think plenty of people do. Danger, do not eat. So, yeah. Add him as a secret boss in Siblings V3? No, I'm not going to do that. There is something else that I am going to put in this collection, though, that will be in Sibling V3. That's a very special thing that I've been working on. And I don't want to reveal it just yet. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the upcoming update. And that, as a whole, I don't know what to say. This is peak. What's peak? The Bobbit fight, or the... I don't know. Hello, Jin. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Does the her in the game have a flower in her hair? There are cosmetics that you can get for her, but they're more expensive than the other stuff in the game. I think it takes like 9,000 sil coins to get them all. I'm not 100% sure though, let me check. Okay, so you have... Yep, you have the flower crown, which is 2,500. You have the necklace, which is 4,000, and the headphones, which are 1,000. So you need 7,500 in total to get all the cosmetics for her. And to buy absolutely everything, you need 320 plus 320, so 640, 960, 1160, 2160, 2660, 2960, 3760, plus the 7,500, so that's 10,760. 11,260 to buy everything in the store and earn the Monopoly achievement. We need seal currency. I don't know, maybe in future, maybe we can get some crypto something running. I don't know. What motivated me to start challenge running? Isn't it obvious? Okay, just kidding. To know one of the things you have done that has impressed me, it is being silent. Well, thanks. Yeah, the one thing that really motivated me to start challenge running was when I saw a no-hit Sands by Merg. And then I saw no-hit Flowey by Merg, 2 segments. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to try no-hitting myself. And here we are today. 131 challenges. And approaching the final frontier, Tree Pacifist no-hit run. We started out with... we started out with Deltarune, Chapter 1 no-hit run. Probably like the easiest challenge you can get in terms of full game running. And we're going to end off with the hardest. Then after that, I can do my full difficulty ranking for all 132 challenge runs. Holy cannoli riding on a pony. Why do I remember that from something? Why do I remember that? Distrust 2 phase 1 no hit is rank 2. You might probably be right. Like, I have 2 challenges on the entire sheet that was so hard I couldn't even put them in difficulty range. So I just call it immeasurable. It's immeasurable difficulty. Because it's so hard, and the only other people who have tried them have just, like, given up before they even started. Those 2 challenges being Sudden Changes, Sans, no hit. I think that's fairly obvious why that took as long as it did. And Distrust 2 phase 1 no hit. Just notice you don't need the disclaimer in your About Me for your AI. I completely forgot about that. Let me go change it. Suddenly they'll think that the VTuber was AI generated. Like, no, I put effort into this. Some games are actually physically impossible to no hit. Some of them, maybe. Like, we know that Inky G's Dust Belief can't be no-hitted because of pre-final attack. Well, pre-final attack and the attack before it. There's at least one forced hit in those attacks that we can't do anything about because of shitty click team engine. Right, customization, home tab. That's not it. Profile. Here we go. The character you see in my profile pictures were generated by me. Were created by me using VRoid Studio. There we go. So I'm trying to think about actually what other challenges that we've tried but we just can't do. I mean, I have a list that says runs that never were. DTLG old phase 2 no hit. I think Palex is working on that. That's just so stupid. Like an RNG heavy final attack. Undertale Last Breath phase 1 no hit. That's never happening. And I'm talking about Legacy Edition. But the closest we got was a 4 hit, and we haven't had any progress since. Why is that impossible? It's way too luck heavy. The engine is ass. Air hits all over the place. Like any games that are possible to no hit but not humanly. Correct. Correct. What else is there? Oh, and all the other stuff is just stuff I gave up on, but other people have done it. Undertale Last Breath phase 1 no hit, that's never happening. Like, no one's ever going to do that. Force damage isn't a problem. 3 of the 4 final bosses of Undertale have force damage at the end, so I don't see why it happening earlier makes a difference. Because in this case, it's actually avoidable, and it's not a cutscene. The final bosses of Undertale deal force damage as a part of a cutscene. And we've all established in the challenge community that if it's part of a cutscene and there's no way to get around it, it simply doesn't count. But if it's avoidable and it's because of bad RNG, then that's on you. It's about how patient you have to be in order to do it. there are a few FDY games that are just not possible to no-hit, even via TAS, I believe. There's one that we were talking about this morning, Dust Trust Phase 2. And apparently one person was able to no-hit one of the jumps in real time. The jumps are not possible to no-hit, we've found. And someone actually did it, but we have no idea how. Like, the only reason we came to this was that someone said it was lag, which I think is bullshit. Because when a game lags in Game Maker, it doesn't skip any frames, like any game would with Delta time, because Game Maker uses a frame-by-frame system. So if Still's collection of things was lagging like all the time and you were playing at 50 FPS, you would be playing at 50 FPS. And it would run at that speed. You'd be playing at a speed that is... how much is it? God damn it. Yeah, you'd be playing it at 83% speed. And it would play that way. Everything would go a lot slower instead of skipping a load of frames. Like, if there was a chance that something happened due to lag, then you could skip frames and earn no hits a lot more easily. But that doesn't appear to be the case with what we've seen. It was probably just a visual thing. I've seen games visually skip frames and my inputs went through after the skip. It's unexplainable what actually happened there. It could have been a glitch. It could have been a version that we don't have access to anymore. It could have been many things. But one thing that it definitely isn't is lag. Like, even with frame-by-frame analysis, we cannot really confirm what happened. We've tried every version, and on all of them that we've found, the mini jumps are impossible to no-hit. Eden would have probably mentioned if it was a different version. They're not in UDCC. And I don't know if TK is, but... I don't know, maybe I could question them later about it and see what I can gather. But they said themselves in the video that they have no idea how they no-hitted it. So that's probably going to be for absolutely nothing. They talked about it at the time you were scrolling through older messages. So, yeah, I don't know how that's been done. Was the person cheating somehow? If so, how? No, they weren't cheating. At least as far as we're aware, they didn't cheat. Like, there was stuff that they cheated in the past, but they didn't cheat anything, like, after 2021. Like, if they were cheating, that would be a very stupid thing to do. Like, just, if you're going to do one of the mini jumps, just do all three. Like, why would you cheat in one part of the run and then just do everything else completely normal? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, there's no benefit to cheating it if you're going to break it down and analyze your stuff. Unless you fluked it. In which case, you cannot really explain it. Hey, Rioman. How are you doing? Yeah, Moss Finder, I have no idea how that could have possibly happened. As you said, it's nothing new, so there's not really much we can gather from it. Unless someone is able to replicate it at this time, in the current era with the current version of Oversave Tail, then there's it's the full flagpole glitch, or no, it's the TikTok clock up warp all over again. It's something that has happened, but we can't explain it yet. Keyword, yet. Maybe they were built different. I don't know. I mean, you've seen what TK absolutely destroyed Oversave Tail Undyne. A 3-heal run. I think it can go down to 2 with the strats that they were using. That would be absolutely insane to see. I believe that a no heal up to the first reverse soul attack is possible. 1 heal as you go into that attack, and then another heal going into final. Assuming, of course, you are able to no-hit everything up to that, or almost no-hit everything up to it, which, well, there's so much RNG and speed and precision that it's probably impossible, but you never know. The one rule of challenge running is that you never say never, but I think 2 heal Oversave Tail Undyne is the final barrier that will ever face. There's no evidence to suggest that the 3 heal was cheated. There's no evidence to suggest that. And trust me, I looked at it in depth, like really full on. There's nothing there to tell us anything about it. And of course, it could have been manufactured in a way that it's really well hidden, but we don't know. As far as we know, it's completely legit. Unless there's evidence in the future to prove otherwise. That's the #1 rule about looking at videos, is that unless you can find something irrefutable that proves it's cheated, then it's legit. And if you do find something, is it explainable? If it isn't, then it's cheated. Hey, Percy, thank you for subbing. I need to change that. That does not bode well with my... Like, I put my VTuber down there for crying out loud. You know what? I'm going to move that alert box all the way over here. Let's try this. Yeah, and I need to change the size of the text as well. You know what? Let me do that right now. I suppose I could have my model dancing or whatever for it, but... that would just be stupid. Media. Change media. What do I have? I have the Void Heart from Dust Tail Last Genocide. Yeah, in games like Doom, you have to provide the input file to prove that it isn't cheated. Right, I'll add the first picture of my model into this one. And the title message font size, let's bring that up to 72. Text color secondary. Let's make it fuchsia. And let's test it.
Get me out of here, this stinks.
Maybe I can play with that a little bit more in my own time. Doesn't necessarily have to be done, it's just something I want to do. I remember when there was... Hold on for 1 second. there we go. Sorry. So to check something. Yeah, I remember that Carl Jobst once covered something from Call of Duty Shadows of Evil. And because the cheated run was a world record, they needed the full video. And how they caught it was just beyond funny. Like, yes, the full thing was spliced, but the way they found it out was through the timer of all places.
Oh, I have no idea how that could have happened. Oh, definitely not cheated. You're just using my timer as a base. Yeah.
Did I just mew like a cat? I don't know. Verification standards need to improve. Well, I think verification standards are good the way they are, but for some things, like, I don't know, appeals or some sort of verification checks, they need to be improved. What is the YT of Eden? Eden's studio. Though not all the channels on that, not all the channels on that video, god damn it. Not all the videos on that channel are uploaded by Eden. Some of them are uploaded by TK, and you would know because TK would be at the start of it. Instead of something I find a little bit funny is that instead of calling their sudden change of sands no hit sudden change of sands no hit, they just say sudden change of sands by FDY, the definitive experience, and like half the video is just memes. Actually, no, that's not true. Like, the first part of the video is memes, like the Matrix. And that lasts for like a minute and a half. Who is TK? I have no clue what that actually means. It probably doesn't mean anything, but TK is one of Eden's friends. I'm not entirely sure how they met each other or what their statuses are at all. So, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. Sudden changes plans by FDY is an experience which awakens interesting, unseen, and complex feelings within the human brain, along with releasing copious amounts of dopamine. So true, Luna. So true. Wait, Luna, did you change your profile picture? Yeah, you did. What's that one meant to be? Because I know you had a different one. I don't remember. It looked familiar somehow. And now it's some kind of disgruntled human being with horns or very weird hair. I don't know. I don't know what to say. You're currently Supreme Calamitous from... Oh, okay. Menhera-chan. Who the hell is that? Menhera-chan. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, that's a manga, isn't it? Kurumi Nanase. Oh, okay. So Kurumi is the one you had. Okay. Yep. What's she from? The Discord anime girl you know nothing about. Is a character features in a series of line chat stickers designed by artist Pom. Okay. Oh, she's from a webcomic. Okay. I don't read webcomics. Oh, know your meme. Okay. It's currently being researched and evaluated. Represent boy motors. What? Okay, yeah, not gonna go into that any further. I kind of already figured out the answer. All the other trans girls on Discord use them. Did that say anything there about trans? You know what, I'm not gonna dig into that right now. That's a lot to read. Don't want to keep you stalled for 10 minutes while I read up some random facts. So you're trans then? Congrats. I don't think there's any other topics on this just chatting that has any worth mentioning. At least I can't think of any off the top of my head. Literally nothing but... You know what? Turn off the music. Okay, now that's boring. At least I keep the music on a low volume so that it's somewhat bearable. Yeah, we've been going for an hour and 50 minutes. So yeah, I think I'll think about wrapping up soon. Don't think I have anything else to show off either. Oh yeah, I did mention at the start that I was working on 2 other VTuber models. Those should hopefully be available soon. One of them is taking a lot longer than the other for very good reasons. Trust me, it'd be worth the wait. So there you go. Oh yeah, talking on the Sil's collection of things. I think I've mentioned in the update logs that there are 6 hidden achievements after the one that you get for completing Final Fight. I don't know whether to reveal the descriptions for them right now because they're meant to be like mini challenges. And I just think it's great to keep them a mystery because they're just so random. think I'll change something in this just to make it more bearable. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's awesome. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up now because it's clear that people are getting bored, and to be honest, I'm getting a bit bored as well. So yeah, before I leave, for those who haven't seen my full model yet, here she is. Doing some panning around. So you get a full picture. This is my second one, and this is one I actually made mostly by myself. So some of the stuff here was sample, like the shirt and the shorts. I just like recolored those and added a couple of things here and there. But I'm very proud of it. I think it's a very good model. Anyway, yeah. I'll see you guys some other time. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. I'll probably take some time to do some coding or something. I don't know. It's been very up and down these last few weeks. I haven't really got much done at all due to other priorities. But hey, things will get better soon. Thanks for coming, and I hope to see you again soon.